Anybody who is a fan of Marvel knows Wolverine, and he's very well liked in comic book spaces. But today, I'm going to be talking about how absolutely garbage his powers are in comparison to Sabretooth, and why he got absolutely hoed by the Weapon X program. Sabretooth is over 6 feet tall and very muscular and lean, just as fast as Logan. Logan is 5'3", 400 pounds, because he has an extra 200 pounds of metal on his bones, weighing down every part of his powers. Sabretooth is more feral. He has sharper senses like eyesight, smelling, hearing, everything. He is a just upgraded version of Wolverine with better powers and faster and taller and stronger. Wolverine, however, his mutant gene is actively worsened and slowing down its development, because he has, metal in his bones that his body is constantly his healing factor is constantly working overtime to stop from killing him. So he's essentially screwed out of good powers because he's dealing with metal in his bones, and he's 300 pounds of extra weight because he has because he has metal on his bones. He's screwed. And also, in general, the Weapon X program took his already worse bone claws and made them even worse. If you don't know, cats have their claws on their distal metacarpals, so that when they flex their toenails, the claws will pop out. Sabretooth has essentially super sharp nails like cats do. He can just flex his nails in his distant metacarpals and his claws will pop out. Wolverine, for some reason, his claws are stuck in his forearms, and normally his claws, they're bone, so they would just pop out and not break or tear through anything. But when you take 3 bone claws and turn them into 6-inch razor sharp swords, they become way worse to Wolverine. They tear through everything. Muscle, bone, everything in his forearms. They tear through it all. Then the muscles heal around it, and he has to force them back in, which tears through everything in his arms again. And plus, Wolverine is forced to keep his arms in a fist to have his bone claws work, because if they're not in a fist, they'll just tear out through his palms. Wolverine got absolutely hoed by the Weapon X program because of the adamantium skeleton. They just made all of his powers worse, made him heavy, made him metal bones that don't do shit. It sucks. Wolverine has a shitty life. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Sabretooth is just way better designed, has a better power system, better power set. Honestly, in general, Sabretooth is just better than Logan. The only issue is that he's fucking psycho. Did you know that every year on Wolverine's birthday, he will do some shit to fuck with him? On one birthday, he took his son's body parts, took him apart, and used them to spell happy birthday to Logan. He's psycho. That's the only reason I don't think he's not better than Logan in every way possible. He's just crazy in the membrane. Absolutely terrible person. Well, this was Chatting with Tommy. This is a short video because I'm planning on waiting a few more days for Deltarune Chapter 5's video, because it came out 2 days ago and not a lot of people have finished playing it. So I'm going to wait for everybody to finish playing it before I make my takes on the matter. This was Chatting with Tommy. I hope everybody who listened in has an amazing, wonderful day.